I haven't been out this way all day today, so they've got cement poured here next to Marathon Grill, next to 1551, and of course, whenever I see an address like that, I see a reversal, so the 51 reverses 15, and those would be apartments above Dunkin' Donuts.
Like colored bow tie and you're good.
Just like on the Defenders Association, which is down here at 1441, the 41 reverses the 14, and the 14 would be a charge. And that's according to a system that was kind of revealed. I don't really know what it is, but it keeps showing up, so I just sort of talk about it sometimes. Mission, Giuseppe, and they have tile floors that resemble a barbershop pole. So they're angled design, which makes some people think of shave and a haircut 2 bits, and some people see shave and a haircut 2 bits as an old-fashioned Godfather message, like a threat almost. So no one wants to be shaved, you know, shave and a haircut 2 bits. So several of these restaurants have a barbershop tile design, barbershop pole tile design. Giuseppe, Mission, and there's another one, but those are the ones that I can remember offhand. So. And of course, Mission, is it a Mission? You know, here we are at Ocean Prime. No one wants to wind up with the fishes, you know what I mean? It's an old Godfather-ish, you know, reference. So, Night Depository with Ocean Prime. And there's a new store called Fay Her Tea. It's new-ish. There used to be a Kenneth Cole there. He's actually a Cohen, not a Cole. That's his lineage. But my last name is Cole. I'm an actual Cole. I know some Cohens, but people assimilated during World War II and went with Cole to blend with with other people, so they wouldn't stand out as Jewish per se. But now it says Fay Her Tea, and all I think of is Anne-Marie Fahey, a woman in Delaware who was actually wound up with the fishes because she dated a guy who was actually married, Thomas Capano. And I don't know if she didn't, I'm not really sure how it all transpired, but she wound up in a cooler, you know, folded up, dismembered, I'm not really sure what, and dumped in the ocean. So whenever I see Fay Her Tea, I think of Fahey. So anyway, it's concerning because it's like, would a whole city infrastructure potentially be built around specific things that are stemming from or are foreshadowing of, or what have you? There's a whole bunch of examples. There's Kafar Cafe on 19th Street, which is technically behind a Target, and it's part of the Harper complex, the Pearl Properties building, and that whole block is basically like Pearl Properties in my eyes. But for certain, the Target is a Pearl Properties building, and the Kafar, K''F''A', could be seen as the Hebrew word for village, and a whole bunch of villages were bombed by Hamas. Kafar. There's no apostrophe in Hebrew, I don't believe. When I looked it up, I just kept seeing the word Kafar. And I was like, oh my God, we have a cafe Kafar, but it has an apostrophe. So I don't know what to say. But on that same block, there's a Federal Donuts and a Goldie. And they're all part of an Israeli soul collective of restaurants or eateries per se. And those same stores or restaurants or eateries were part of a Pulse nightclub situation in their former location. On Sansom Street. So it used to be Federal Donuts on the bottom, Goldie, and then there's a nightclub, Pulse, which is like the Orlando Pulse nightclub, which had a major massacre years ago, and it yielded a huge GoFundMe campaign. Am I going straight? There's a teddy bear in front of this here, Ukraine, and other flag on the front page. But anyway, it's interesting that these restaurants showing up with situations that involve a form of huge tragedy and terrorism, a mass shooting, and then bombing, you know, of villages in Israel, which is how we're getting started. So anyway, point being, I'm wondering what it's about to have a city infrastructure that can mirror or foretell or tell a story, and is it a setup on a large scale? And why would that be? And who's in charge? Who's playing God? How does it work? It's too big for most people, I guess.